Okay, so this looks like it could be a very tricky one, but what we're going to do is first of all factor these two quadratics. And so this one you may recognize as a perfect square. It factors to x minus 5 times x minus 5. This one we can factor. We need a product that equals positive 40, a sum that equals negative 13. That would be negative 5 and negative 8. So negative 5, negative 8. Well, notice we have three factors of x minus 5. So we could rewrite this as x minus 5 to the third times x minus 8. And this has to be less than 10. Well, this is much easier. It's much easier to deal with things in this form because all we have to do is figure out what the value of x minus 5 is and what the value of x minus 8 is, and then cube the first and multiply them together. So for 3, let's make a little column here. X minus 5 cubed, x minus 8. So for x equals 3, we'd get negative 2 cubed is negative 8 times negative 5. Product is positive 40. Greater than 10 doesn't work. X equals 4. We'd get negative 1 cubed is negative 1 times negative 4. Negative 1 times negative 4 is 4. That does work. If we plug in 5, we get 0. 0 is less than 10. That works. If we plug in 6, we get 1 cubed 1 and negative 2. So negative 2, of course, is less than 10. So that works. If we plug in x equals 7, we get 2 cubed is 8 times 7 minus 8 is negative 1. So that's negative 8. That also works. That's less than 10. If we plug in 8, we get 0 here. So everything is 0, which is less than 10. So that works. If we plug in 9, then we get 4 cubed is 64 times 1. Well, that's 64. That's greater than 10, so that's not going to work. And then we kind of suspect that 10 is not going to work. We get 5 cubed, 5 here, 5 cubed. We don't have to figure out 5 cubed is something big times 2. So we're going to have something big and double it. Of course, it's going to be bigger than 10. That's not going to work. So the ones that work are the ones in that middle range, B, C, D, E, and F.